Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss about the programming for problem solving. Okay, so in the first concept we have introduction to programming. So here first we'll discuss about the what is meant by computer. Computer is an electronic device. It takes input from the user, process the data, and it will give the output. This is called as a computer. Okay, so what is meant by computer? Computer is an electronic device. It takes input and process the data, it gives the output. This is called as a computer. Now you can observe block diagram of the computer. So in the block diagram, majorly it consists of input and output. In the memory unit we have, this is a control unit, memory unit, and a ALU. This is called as a arithmetic logic unit. Okay. So what is in my computer? Computer is an electronic device. It takes input, process the data, it gives the output. So in the block diagram of the computer, we have input and output, memory unit, control unit, and arithmetic logic unit. Now we'll see what is meant by input, what is meant by CPU, what is meant by output. Okay. So in the input devices, we have keyboard, mouse, and scanner, joystick, and touchpad. So input devices are used to give the input. So first one is keyboard, second one is mouse. So in the mouse again we have trackball mouse, laser mouse, and next one we have scanner, joystick, touchpad. These are called as input devices. So what are the output devices we have? Output devices are monitor, printer, and speaker. These are called as output devices. So remember, we have different types of monitors. First one is CRT, second one is LED, third one is LCD. Now in the printer, different types we have dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, and laser printer. So these are called as output devices. Now you can see what is in the CRT, cathode ray tube. What is LED? Light emission diode. What is LCD? Liquid crystal display. So these are called as output devices. Now we'll see what is meant by CPU. So processor is called as a central processing unit, and processor elements are contained on a single integrated circuit chip. It calculates trillions of calculations per second. Okay. So CPU contains again three units: memory unit, control unit, and ALU. So what is in my memory unit? Memory unit is used to store the information. So what is the purpose of control unit? Control unit is used to control the system. And what is the purpose of ALU? ALU is used to perform arithmetic and logical operations. Now this is called as a block diagram of the computer. We discussed about the input devices. We discussed about the output devices. Even we discussed about the CPU. Now we'll look into computer systems. So computer systems can be made up 2 points. So one is called as hardware, second one is called as a software. Now this is called as a computer system. So what is meant by hardware? Physical component of the system. Physical equipment is called as a hardware. Okay. Now here hardware devices are five parts. First one is input, second one is output, third one is CPU, fourth one is primary storage, and fifth one is secondary storage. So these are called as hardware components. Let us see one by one what is input device. So input device are again we discussed already: keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, and touchpad. So what are the output devices we have? Output devices are monitors, printers, projectors, and speakers. Now, what is meant by primary memory? Primary memory is also called as main memory. In this, the data is stored temporarily. Okay. So whenever we execute any program, it will be stored in primary memory. Data is erased when the turn of the system. Okay. CPU access memory directly. So remember, there are two types of memories. First one is RAM, second one is ROM. So RAM is a random access memory and ROM is the read-only memory. Now, RAM stores the data temporarily, and when there is a ROM, it contains the contents of ROM can only read the and accessed by the CPU. Remember, the difference between RAM and ROM is RAM, it stores the data temporarily, and when turn off the system, the data is erased. RAM is also called as a volatile memory, and operating system loads the data from the secondary memory into primary memory. This is called as RAM. What is meant by ROM? The contents of ROM can only read and accessed by CPU. It is a non-volatile memory. Remember, RAM is a volatile memory, ROM is a non-volatile memory. So remember, RAM is stored with the permanent programs. ROM is stored with the permanent programs. Now remember, we'll focus on secondary memory. So secondary memory stores the data permanently. When data turn off the system, the data remains same. So remember, in the primary memory, the data will be, when the system is turned off, the data will be erased. But if you see in the secondary memory, the data is stored permanently. When the turn of the system, data remains same. Then the examples of this secondary memory: hard disk, CD, DVD, and pen drive. Now you see disks are there. There are different types of disks: magnetic disk, optical disk, and flash or chip disks. Magnetic disks, what is the purpose of magnetic disk? It is a storage device that uses magnetization process to write, rewrite, and access data. And whereas a magnetic disk is converted with a magnetic coating and stores the data in the form of tracks, spots, and sectors. So you can see the examples of magnetic disk are hard disk and floppy disk. So these are called as examples for magnetic disk. Now, what is meant by optical disk? So optical disk daily we are using in our day-to-day life. In the olden days, we are using CDs and DVDs. So optical disks uses optical storage technique to read and write the data. So optical storage disks are used to store, read, and write the data. It stores the data in digitally and uses laser beams to read and write the data. So the examples of optical discs are, one is CD, second one is DVD. And next one what we have, flash disk. So remember, flash disk is a non-volatile memory chip. Okay, it is used for storage and transfer the data between personal computer and digital devices. It will be there in USB flash drives. So MP3 players and digital cameras, solid state drives. Remember, flash disk will use in what we have, USB and MP3 players, digital cameras, and solid state drives in mobiles. The examples of this one is again pen drive and memory card. Now we'll see into what is meant by software. So software is nothing but collection of programs. Okay. So computer nothing but software nothing but it is a collection of programs. So what is in a program again? Program is a set of instructions or statements to perform a specific task. Remember, there are two types of softwares. First one is system software. Second one is application software. System software again divided into three types: operating system, system support, and system development. Application software is divided into two types: general purpose system and application specific. Now, we'll see what is meant by this system software. Later on, we'll go into application software. Okay. So remember, system software, it contains the program that manage hardware and resources of the computer and perform processing tasks. Okay. So system software divided into three types: operating system, system support, and system development. Now, what is in by operating system? Operating system is a system software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provide the common services for the operating system. Remember, operating system is the interface between user and hardware parts of the system. The examples of this operating system is Windows is a operating system, Linux is a operating system, Ubuntu is a operating system. Just it provides the interface between user and hardware parts of the system. Second one, what we have next one, system support. So it provides the utilities and operating system services. So here system utilities are disk format program, sort programs, and other operating system programs. So here this is called as a what we have system software. Now system development software. It contains the language translators to convert programs into machine language for execution. In this, debugging tools are used for the error-free programs. Remember, system development software we are using is this is here what we have error-free. Now, next one, what we have, application software. Application software is divided into two types. First one is general purpose software, and second one is application specific task software. Okay, so it is a common software used for many organizations. So general purpose software is used for many organizations, and application software, it is a special software used for the only special software. Now you can see a beautiful diagram relationship between system software and application software. Now you see this is called as hardware. So here this is called as system software. This is called as a application software. This is called as a user. Remember, first user will come, then application software will come, then system software will come, then hardware will come. So this is called as relationship between system software and application software. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Next video I will upload about the compilers. Thank you. Thank you one and all.